Greetings, friends. I hope that whatever circumstances this message finds you in, you're doing as well as you possibly can. Since I last recorded something for you, what I've been up to is basically the project of trying to figure out the most productive way in which I can spend my time. This project is underpinned by a lot of meditation, which itself is born out of exposing myself to a lot of Buddhist and Stoic thought. Both Buddhism and Stoicism are interesting because at their core, what they are attempts to understand what it truly means to be human. And that's why I've been more quiet than I have been in the past. Because when I put something out into the world, whether it's on Facebook or any of the various social media platforms that I use, my guiding principle now is whether what I'm putting out will be helpful or is likely to do more harm. Because, let's face it, you don't need me to jump on social media and unleash some sort of angry rant about whatever it might be, whether it's the state of South Africa, which, to be clear, is no better than it was the last time we spoke, or any other problem I might be having. I don't want to be the kind of person that simply gives you an ongoing laundry list of the problems in my life. If I do anything with my time on this earth, I want it to be constructive and helpful to my fellow human beings. Because what I actually think about the way life is headed at the moment is that the process of human existence is moving too quickly. I believe that particularly in terms of our technological advancements, the people behind the new technologies being developed are in many cases developing these things without considering whether they should or not. They are more focused on whether they can, and if they can, how much money can be made in the process. I think specifically about things such as the ever-expanding virtual universe, such as projects like Facebook's metaverse. I do think that it is largely inevitable that we will eventually live in some form of the metaverse on a global scale. But I do not think that that is a good thing. And I say this from the unique perspective of someone whose life is largely played out online. My disability prohibits me from being able to engage in conventional social activities simply because I don't have freedom of movement. So I will be the first to admit social media has been of great benefit to me and allowed me to connect with people who I otherwise would never have had the opportunity to meet. But I'm also fully aware that social media should not and cannot be the main and primary place we go to communicate with one another if we have any desire to maintain our sanity. Because all you need to do is look at the state of modern discourse on the largest social media platforms, and you'll see it's really just a mess of people on different sides of any given issue just shouting at each other, with very few actually listening to the alternative point of view, and even less being willing to change their minds. And that's why I tend to watch what I say very carefully, because if I'm going to say anything at all, I want it to have value and not simply add to the noise of the world. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now. So, look after yourselves, and for now, farewell.